So in the month of August, there were very big and vital issues, and should I say trending stories and hot gist that really caught their attention and brought a lot of controversies and opinions from people on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Karen Ayudiwe and this is Gist on the Street. Today I'm going to be discussing about some of those very disturbing stories and give my opinions. I will also encourage you to share your own opinions on this issue. Now, one of the most disturbing story or one of the hot gists on the internet was the issue of Phyna. Phyna, with the celebrity that participated in the popular reality show Big Brother Naija, had a little bit of crisis. She came to the internet to tell us how her sister was crushed by Dangote. As you all know, Dangote is one of those leading men or leading companies that supply cement, oil, gas and whatnot. But it was very sad that her sister happened to be crushed by one of these Dangote trucks. Now, thank God that Phyna was very much influential. She was able to speak out and also able to call the attention of people to help her speak out for her sister. But unfortunately, her sister died, and this was a very painful thing. Now, there are three big questions I would like to ask and also want you to share your own opinion with. Firstly, Dangote. What do they do, or what are the processes involved in getting competent drivers to manage these trucks? And what has actually been done since the issue of Phyna became a hot topic on the internet? And secondly, our healthcare system. Why do we have to be in a situation whereby we have to take people out of the country for them to get better treatment? I mean, Nigeria as a nation is a very popular country. Nigeria is known, and we should not be in a situation whereby we have to take patients or sick people out of the country, and this is always reoccurring. What is being done to the healthcare system in Nigeria? It's either people are being flown out for proper treatment, or we have our doctors and nurses living for a better pay and a better welfare. What is being done for all these things to be fixed up? And then thirdly, the bad roads in Nigeria. Have we not gotten to a point whereby the roads are supposed to be easily accessible? We don't have to be crying and complaining on bad roads. I mean, this is a country that's almost getting to 70 years of independence and we are still having these issues. If we have a growing child or an old man, you're supposed to have been able to achieve something good for the country. These are the disturbing issues, and I'm wondering what has really been done for all these things to be fixed. Now, away from Phyna's story, but firstly, before we continue, I would like to say, may Phyna's sister soul rest in peace, and let something also be done to fix up all of these situation that has to do with trucks. Now, another big story was the story of Iyabo Ojo, Mohbad and Naira Marley. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the story, Mohbad was a popular Nigerian artist that lost his life through unknown circumstances that have not still been able to be proved to the society. Before Mohbad died, or before the death of Mohbad, he complained about being bullied by his former record label, which was managed by Naira Marley. But then, so many things have been occurring since Mohbad's death. And do you know that up to now, Mohbad has not been given a proper funeral? And this is really sad. There have been stories of his child, autopsy, there have been stories of bullying, there have been stories of Iyabo Ojo doing things like that. I mean, the controversy has stretched for so long, and this is a story that has been really disturbing in the internet. Recently, Naira Marley brought out videos stating a lot of facts that people were just wondering what is really the essence of all these facts. Aside from that, we also have the issue of very dark man being fully involved in the whole situation because he happened to interview some of the people that were connected to Mohbad, which is Sam Larry, his friends, his father, and a whole lot more. Now the question is, when will this issue be able to be finally resolved? When is everything going to be wrapped up? And when is that talented music artist going to be given a special and a befitting burial? Why is everything prolonging? What is really being done? Who are the right authorities that are supposed to work on these things, not going too far or not stretching to the point that it's always coming up in the internet? What can really be done so that this particular situation does not keep reoccurring or coming up on the internet? We hope that at the end of the day, Mohbad will be buried properly and there will be justice. And then the issue of his death can be fully and properly resolved. Moving on is the raining babies from our various celebrities and personalities in Nigeria. But the one that really caught the attention of many is Toke Makinwa. Yes, Toke Makinwa announced to the internet that she will be a mother. Already she's a mother. She has already given birth to her beautiful child. But then there were a lot of controversies and there were a lot of stories and a lot of opinions flying around on the aspect of her pregnancy and on the aspect of her conceiving. Now, one of the things that people were talking about was who is the father of the child. People were also talking about the issue of how she got the child, all this typical way of getting children. There were opinions coming from that end. And there was also the opinion of the feminism aspect. Also stories that came up where Toke Makinwa was being judged and also questioned about where she said things about giving birth to children and then so many things. And then is it a crime for people to give birth to their children in the scientific way? I mean, if it's easy, why can't they do it? Why is all these things coming up? So the question now is that, is it a crime that Toke Makinwa is having a child now? Is this the right time or for us to start judging her and condemning those things she said in the past and judging her for the things she said? And then another question people are now asking is, how do these celebrities hide their pregnancy, their baby bump? What is this special thing they are doing? I mean, they called her Real Warrior Pikin. They said she's not actually pregnant. She's wearing some sort of things. I mean, Real Warrior Pikin had to show people that this pregnancy is real. What is the problem? What is the big issue we have with these people being pregnant? Is it that they cannot get pregnant? I mean, that's the question that I'm asking. So if you enjoyed all the stories and you feel you have your 2 cents to share, you can share it in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, GistAlways, and then Gist of the Street will be on GistAlways, and also join the conversation on our website www.GistAlways.ng and get involved in all of these stories. And in September, by the end of September, we'll come up with those big stories and hot gist that is shaking the internet. Don't miss out. My name is Iyabo Ojo. See you in the next video.